happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts, as we jump into this one, brand new from Waje, alongside Falz. It goes by the name Vibes. The video for this one dropped a couple of days ago, and I'm very excited to be reviewing it today. As always, my friends, hopefully you are enjoying the content we're putting up on the channel. I know we've slowed up a little bit this week as I've gone back to work in radio in the daytimes. However, we're going to keep pushing out as much content as we can, so if you are new to the channel, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. I'm really excited to jump into this one. We've done, I think, one Waje tune on the channel. We've done a ton of Falz, and obviously Falz is amazing at what he does. So yeah, I'm excited to see this one, excited to see the video as well, and yeah, let's see where we end up going with this one. Let's jump into it right about now. Go and try it. Okay. Really nice kind of electronic bounce to this one right from the jump. I'm loving the kind of choral backing we're getting immediately from Waje's vocal. Again, really like the production sound on this one. It's got a very kind of almost dancehall infused kind of sound. That sort of big electronic kind of bounce that it's got going on there. Obviously, Young Willis is the guy for that kind of sound. Really cool to see him link up with these two on this one. Again, vocals sounding really cool across the beginning. Really nice kind of shiny vocals. Really bright, really at the front of the mix. Bassline down below sounds great. Those big horn stabs as well are doing absolute bits. This is sounding crazy. Let's go. Woo! It's a really cool video. I'm loving all the kind of distortion and kind of alternations we're getting with the vocal processing on this one. Really like Waje's approach so far. Again, she sounds very, very comfortable. She sounds very much in command of what's going on vocal-wise. Kind of switching between different sections, going from the much more kind of sort of melodic vocals that she was doing into an almost kind of reminiscent of a Missy Elliott kind of verse earlier on. Again, that switch up's really smooth. The transition between the different sorts of vocal styles sounding really, really good so far as well. And yeah, overall, this is sounding fantastic, man. Really good tune for a party. Really love the kind of electronic flavor that's running through this one. It's smooth. It's powerful. So yeah, let's see where we go.
It is the praise God.
Oh, that's cold. Sick. It's got a very kind of, I don't want to say EDM, but you know that kind of very electronic sort of, very electronic, very kind of polished sort of approach to a lot of modernized dance music. It definitely has that modernized kind of feel. This was made to be played in clubs, essentially. This is made to be played where there are dance floors. People can kind of go nuts to it, and it really, really works. Young Willis has absolutely smacked the production on this. Cool to see Falz popping up just before his verse as well, and really kind of pushing out there that he's part of the tune. Again, I love that little switch of camera as well. Just a little 1 second clip of him being there. And overall, this is sounding fantastic so far. Again, really like the sort of verse structure. Really like Waje's intro to this one. I'm keen to see what Falz does over the top of this as well. Again, very electronic, which we've been hearing a lot more of from Falz recently. So yeah, let's see.
It is to praise God.
Love that synth.
Yeah, lights, camera, I'm the action. Them the holla now we trigger the reaction. Waiting you see for caption, that is fraction. Big picture, your camera cannot capture. Nobody canvas the more was a second last. We determine what's in vogue and out of fact.
He sounds really, really cold on these more electronic sorts of sounds, man. Like going back to even Ice Cream a little while back. I'm not sure if it was Young Willis that produced Ice Cream. It might have been. No, I don't know. I don't think it was. It might have been though. But again, this type of very electronic, very kind of pulsating, again, very polished, very sharp sounding instrumental is definitely an area where I like hearing Falz. I think he absolutely slays it in this kind of area. The way he just sounds so smooth, so natural, the actual kind of pockets he's using rhythmically, the way he's able to kind of glide around those little gaps in the actual instrumental, which is quite tight sounding. It's not kind of loose. It's very, as I said, very electronic, very tight in the way that it's been processed. So actually finding like a sense of syncopated rhythm within that is quite difficult to do, but Falz is a master at finding those pockets. So yeah, sounding great.
I call it for my teller, meet me on the dance floor. Just me and the body in the party, no distraction. Up in the club, turning it up, pour me a cup. Now we the ball, I get the touch, we need the judge. I to the flex, I to the floss, I know what's up.
I love these build-ups as well.
Money they talk, you know what's up. It is the praise God.
So sick, man. Again, I know there are, you know what, I can already tell there are people that are going to be a bit put off by the kind of very synthetic sounds on this one. That sort of sound there. For some reason, I think that's going to maybe put a few people off this tune, maybe making it trying to sound too clubby, too kind of commercially influenced, maybe. But I don't feel that at all. I think it's such a cool sound, again, that Young Willis has controlled really nicely, and it's added a whole different sense of direction to the tune. Really liked Falz verse on this as well. Super smooth, literally came in, did the job. Not like a super long verse, but I don't think it needs to be a super long verse on a tune like this. Get in, get out, make sure you kind of come with some cool rhythmic arrangements, and that's exactly what he does. So yeah, sounding very, very clean indeed. Yeah.
It is to praise God, though.
Tell you what as well, just off the top of my head, there are going to be some crazy TikTok routines to this. There's going to be some crazy dance routines. We're going to be seeing people jumping around all over the place, just putting their own spin on this tune. There's so much potential here. Whether it be through that viral sense, whether it be through kind of pushing the tune out there via radio, via the clubs. There are so many different avenues this can go in. It's a really wicked link up as well. I think both of them do quite well on their vocals. What we'll do, we'll let this one run through to the end and then give you our final breakdown. But yeah, sounding super, super smooth. It's a really cool master as well. The video for this is really good. So Frizzle and... Wait, let's double check what that said. Frizzle and Bizzle Films, Rich and Famous. So there we go, fantastic stuff. There we go then, the sounds of this one, Waje Vibes featuring Falz, a wicked link up this one. Big fan of the way this one sounds. I think I'm very impressed with both of them, but the standout for me is the production on this. Big up Young Willis each and every time, one of the real hit makers in the game right now. The video is really cool as well, love all the dance routines, and I think that's going to set the spark of seeing a lot of different routines to this over the coming weeks. Again, Falz absolutely kills his verse. I really like the kind of different vocal manipulations we hear on Waje's verse as well. They complement each other very nicely when they're stacked up next to each other, and obviously that big kind of electronic breakdown on the hook are probably the standout points. But yeah, very cool tune, man. Really, really cool tune. Very happy to jump into this one today. As always, friends, if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section down below what you liked about this one. I'm always keen to hear from each and every one of you, and yeah, hopefully you did enjoy it as much as I did. And of course, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday evening, and peace.
Sound them sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.